I would like to open my talk with an important question for the audience. How do you personally define success? We have a lot of successful people around us every day, and there are some characteristics of successful people that you might want to emulate if you want to become successful yourself. My question is, how do we recognize these traits and learn to utilize them ourselves? Now, I grew up personally defining success as gaining my parents' approval through academic achievement. As I grew up and became more mature, however, I realized that success can be something that comes from within, like reaching a personal goal. But even if I've come to this personal understanding, is that what success really is? And if I make a goal, what are the keys to achieving this in a successful manner? Now, when people usually think of success, they usually think of a wealthy being, like it could be someone that's financially successful and infamous online as a meme like this. And think of some of the most prominent success stories in popular culture. This could be Elon Musk, this could be Bill Gates, Mark Zuckerberg's, Jeff, Jeff Bezos, and etc. The stereotype of success is only based on the accumulation of wealth and often ignores the hard journey and work they've put into making this much money and getting this much fame. Now, realistically, an example of a very successful person is Walt Disney. I believe everyone in this room knows who Walt Disney is and his animation studio. He created the most successful animated cartoon films and characters such as Mickey Mouse, Minnie Mouse, Donald the Duck, and more. Disney grew up very poor in a low class family, and he had exactly $40 in his pocket when he first started his leading career, and the founder of Walt Disney Corporation. Now, for me, this proved that the fact that nobody ever starts their journey to success very perfectly, and nothing has to be perfect. Like Disney, we need to overcome hardship and sometimes experience crazy ups and downs. And hardship is important because you can learn difficult lessons and use them as experience in the future. Disney's company's net worth is about 170 to 180 billion USD today. Still, not only are wealth, job title, power, and recognition the primary standards, but so are happiness and self fulfillment. Sorry about that. Um, People wonder about the minds of a successful person and what type of daily mindset they foster by adapting their thoughts. Energy growth is the belief that students can help develop their creative mental and psychological abilities through hard work, good learning strategies, and lots of support and opportunities from others and help from them. Success shouldn't be for someone and their else's approval. Success should be your own happiness and something you want to achieve. With success, there's always hardship because nothing is perfect. To add another thing, I was very astonished by the TED Talk Tim Urban shared 6 years ago about procrastination. Now, to be honest, I'm a severe procrastinator and sometimes barely gets work done. And I can totally agree with him, but something that he said got me thinking very deeply. That he is presenting right there is a 90-year life calendar for every week. We probably use a lot of those already, but we wasted them from procrastination. I kept telling myself, only if I didn't procrastinate. Procrastination makes us lazy, and this trait, it does not work with success. Success would mostly come from setting manageable, achievable, and measurable goals and learning from your failures to become an even better version of yourself. Dedication can be an important trait, but after all, you've got nothing to lose when you're alone. I value independence because sometimes you might be abandoned by yourself. Many people state that they try their hardest to manage their time to be as efficient as possible. Successful people are passionate because they believe in their goals and purpose and want to make most out of every single day. They're people, and they don't try to bring others down because they understand that if the people around them succeed, they might be able to succeed too. They also surround themselves with other like-minded people that encourage them and supports them constantly. And also, they realize that if they keep successful people around them too, water seeks its own level. Now, for in conclusion, I urge all of you to self reflect and find the thing that really makes you feel passionate. I'll end this by reminding all of you that success takes its time and always has its hardships. Just know that Walt Disney's business partners have tried to steal his work several times, but look at his growth now. I'll end this by reminding all of you that also happiness is the ultimate key to success. Ask yourself the purpose of what you're doing and then start your journey. Thank you.